What makes a good game? There are a few things that make a game good. Some of these are presentation, gameplay, and creativity. You want your game to stand out, but you also want to make it fun and creative at the same time. You can do this by adding a unique and interesting storyline, and or adding a unique mechanic to your game. Take Five Nights at Freddy's or Bendy and the Ink Machine for example of a good storyline. While the gameplay is fun, the story adds a little bit of depth to the game and makes it so that you put together the story as you continue the game. Or take Gorilla Tag as a game with an interesting mechanic. Instead of moving around with a controller or buttons, you move around using your hands by pushing yourself off of the ground and off of walls to move around. However, some games that take inspiration for other games, but make them exactly the same as the original game, no one's probably going to play it. If you're remixing a game and you don't change anything about it, why don't just play the original game? If you're making a game that takes inspiration from a different game, you should probably add a new mechanic that wasn't in the original. That way, maybe more people will play it because there's something new. I was playing a game called Gang Beasts, which is basically a beat 'em up style game with wacky physics. And then I thought, what if this was horror? So that's what sparked the idea for this video. Basically, in this video, I'm going to be trying to recreate or make a clone of Gang Beasts, but it's horror. But I decided that I'm going to hate myself, and I put a time limit of 1 week. I will only have 1 week to recreate an entire game, but with a brand new mechanic. But before we start, we gotta ask the question, how do you make a game? And I have no idea. So for this game, I'm going to be using an engine for beginners called Scratch. So let's just get right into day 1.
Hey, it's been a while since I've used this, like a really long time. Alright, so, you guys might be wondering, where's day 1? Like, what are you doing here, Tyler? Ew. Well, alright, so, here's the story. My most recent video before this video, the Davita's Haunted House speedrun, yeah, so basically, when I was done editing that video, I accidentally overwritten the file for day 1. Well, anyway, basically all I did in day 1 was basically just make a player, make a move. There was an enemy, and when you clicked, then it would punch the enemy back. Yeah, that was basically just day 1. I guess, on to day 2. But before you go, I want to use this green screen more. Oh my gosh, guys, we're here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, guys. Bruh. We are legit at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, guys. It's 3 a.m. right now, so we're at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, and we're gonna go inside and order the haunted 3 a.m. Freddy Fazbear meal. Guys, let's just go right in. What am I doing with my life?
Alright, day 2. So yeah, the only thing I really changed from yesterday was, I renamed it to Horror Fighters. So I think the next thing we should do is make, the punch actually, work. Because, yeah, sure, it works, but then if I'm, over here, right? It also works, and it doesn't even work the right way. So we're gonna try to fix that today. How I'm thinking of fixing this? Player hitboxes. Because I'm also gonna need this for I'm gonna need a hitbox for the enemy eventually. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to make this red. Make this. I'm going to get rid of the outline. So if I set the rotation style to left right, and then turned it negative 90 degrees. Yeah, okay, so that works. So now, oh yeah, that does not, oh, I get it. Yeah, so, and now let's make it so that it always goes to the, oh god, not random position player. Alright, so now it will always move just like that. So yeah, now it works like that, but now if I am like this, it won't punch him, but then when I'm like this, it does punch him. And it seems to punch him in the right direction as well. But yeah, we don't really want it to show, right? It does work. Alright, so now, that was actually kind of easy. So now, I kind of want to maybe add a little bit of functionality to the enemy. Now, AI in Scratch is not easy. So, see what we can do here. But that's not really, like, good at all. Alright, so actually I'm not really sure about, maybe if I make it glide. See how that works. Yeah, I like that. Alright, so I don't really like this whole glide, this second thing. Alright, so I'm going to duplicate this player hitbox, so now it is a not player hitbox, but I want this to be the enemy hitbox. If I just set this to 0, yeah, so that's wrong. It's not even pointing in the direction. Oh, it's probably because it's X position of enemy. There we go. So now it works. So let's make it so that the enemy has some things. Really thinking on how or what I'm going to do here. Do I want it to like always go toward the player? Do I want it to like go toward the player but then also like go to other places? Because I can do that. So yeah, doing this. Also, I'm just gonna do it to 3 steps, just like the normal player. But as you can see, but now I want to make it so that when I press a certain button, then I will start sprinting. So now, when I hold down space, yep, I just go a bit faster. How does this look? Not very good. So how about a weight block? I kinda like that, yeah. I don't really know what the objective of this game would be. Maybe I'll have a health, right? And then like if my health gets all the way down, then I lose. The only thing I can do is try to defend myself. Sure, we'll go with that. So now the next thing, and probably the last thing I'm going to do for today, is add it so that the enemy can punch. So if I'm looking this way, yep, he punches me this way, no matter what direction I'm facing. But if I am facing this way, yep, he should punch me this way. Perfect, that works. Okay, so that seems like a great place to stop, but it is very easy to outrun this guy. I'm thinking that maybe in a later day, possibly the enemy could, shoot projectiles at the player, and that would slow the player down, not making them able to sprint. But for now, I think that is pretty good. On to day 3. Alrighty, day 3. So yeah, again, I didn't really get anything done off camera, but I probably will later once the deadline's starting to get closer. But I think in this episode, do 2 things. One, add a projectile for the player to dodge that will slow them down, as well as a way to tell the difference between the player and the enemy. Because right now, there's no way to tell. So let's do that. Wow, look guys, it's horror. I also think that instead of like it slightly closing, I think it should like open more. So let's see how that looks. Okay. I guess I'll keep it like that for now. Okay, so now I can tell the player and the enemy apart. So now I think I should work on the projectiles, which for now will just be a simple, well, yeah, like that. So first things first, when green flag clicked, hide. Also for ever go to enemy and then also point towards the player. Shoot projectile. And so basically what I'm thinking for this is that we use clones. But here's the problem with putting it in a broadcast like this. So yes, it will work. It will create a clone and then like do whatever the clone says. But if another broadcast is received, then the clone also be will be doing the broadcast. Which that would mean that yeah, another clone would spawn, but then also the clone would make a clone. So, how do I fix this? Well, instead of doing this, we'll make a new variable. I'm just going to name it projectile. So basically, when green flag clicked, set projectile to 0. When I do this, set projectile to 1. We'll have another forever loop. If projectile is equal to 1, then create a clone of myself and set projectile to 0. And so this will make it so that only the main sprite will be able to do this. Alright, now it's time to make the actual clone. Oh, I just figured out that there might be a problem here. So how about this? Just point toward player when it's doing this. Basically, what the problem would have been here is that it would always face toward the player, so that it would always just go toward the player, even when it's being shot out. Which, that we don't really want that. Player shot. Let's test this out. So when it's a certain distance away, oh, there it is. There's the projectile. I might make it a bit faster because that is kind of slow. Let's see how this works. So I can sprint. When I get away, there's the projectile, and I can't run anymore. Run, 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 run. Yep, and I can sprint again, and there goes the balls again. Oh, I just realized that we shouldn't make it hide. We should just make it delete itself. That could cause some problems later. So yeah, now to actually, make the projectile look, better than just a ball. But I don't want the knife to be the only projectile. But for now, it'll be fine. Alright, I think that's all I'm going to add for this day, or at least record for this day. I probably might change a few things off camera. But, yeah. So that's basically day 3. On to the next day. Wait a minute. Did that just say day 5?
Hey, we're back! We're back using the green screen again. We're back at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Alright, so this one wasn't really about overriding anything. There was nothing wrong with it at all. I actually didn't even record it. So basically day 4, I did not record, because there was a lot of stuff happening, that day. All I really added that day was that, fixed a glitch where the player would not be able to get hit at all if they were outside of the boundaries. So I made it so that the player, could not go outside of the screen. Guys, we're at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza right now!
Okay, so, day 5. I'm not gonna be very loud because it's, almost midnight and, like, all my family's asleep. Okay, so basically, what I'm going to add today is a health system, possibly, because we're getting very close to the deadline, literally a few days, and I need to actually work on the actual, thing, or else I won't be able to finish it in time. So in another day, I'll make a more polished health counter. That is right, it does go down. Cool. I think oh shoot, he's comboing me. Oh crap. So basically the knives don't do anything, but they should definitely do something. So basically this game's gonna be difficult. This game's gonna be a difficult game. Guys, when I was doing my break from YouTube, guys, I slowly became very stupid. And I know I'm already pretty stupid, but over this break I've gotten very stupid. To the point of stupidity. What am I saying anymore? Basically, what this is going to be is basically an item spawning system. Okay, so make sure the knife works. Yep, that definitely works. So now I'm going to punch him a bit. Ooh, he's getting me low. And I have enough points to buy it, so I buy it. And there's my thing, and then I grab it. Yep, and then it healed me. It looked like 10. There will be a, game over screen if I have time, but for now it'll just stop all. Now I want to add one more power up possibly. Again, this is very bad. Yeah. So basically, what this energy thing is going to do. Here I am. So I just gotta get lucky and possibly not get a thing for the energy drink. So let's get this. There's that's health. Okay. Oh wait, I never made it so that it stops giving you health packs. Yeah, let's try it. Yep. Oh, there's the energy drink. Yep. So it hits him back really far actually. I might change these numbers in the future, maybe to make it more powerful or less powerful, but I think for now it's good. I think that's all I'm gonna add for today. I guess see you guys in day 6. Alright, day 6. So basically, what I'm going to add today is I'm going to add new power-ups. Yesterday, I added another costume for the projectile, which is broken glass. I hope you could tell that this is broken glass. I don't know. Now I gotta think of what I'm going to do for 3. How about a force field power-up? I think I like the force field power-up. So, let's make that real quick. I like that. Alright, so now I need to code the actual thing. Basically, let's make it so that the player... I was going to make it so that there'd be a bubble around the player, but I think for now I'm just going to make it so that the player, like, glows a little bit. So let's do that. So let's see if this works. So here's the test. So I will punch him a bunch. Oh, he just threw broken glass, as you can see. So I'm going to buy the item. Help, and it spawned an energy. Well, that's fine. Yep, alright, there we go. And, yep, there's a bubble. Alright, cool. Go around and get the bubble. So now, oh, it doesn't delete, which, it's not very good. Well, it's fine. But then you can see it wore off. So I also think I should work on some sound effects, maybe. Is there any sound effects for money? No. Let's go get a money sound really quick. That's, yeah, no. What?
Thank you for your patronage.
Insert cash or select payment type.
So I downloaded 2 money sound effects here, so that it would play either one of them. So this one, and so it will play either one of them. And then buy one, it will work. Oh, ow. Now I punch it really far back. Ooh, die. Yo, give me some health, bro. Bro, stop giving me bubbles. I mean, it works, but like... Also, it makes the sound every time, so I just want to put it inside of the points. So let's just do this. Set points to, just a measly 1 million. So let's just buy... So yeah, basically I'm invincible now. I'm invincible. Get out of here. You can't do nothing to me. So basically, right now the game's done. I know it's nothing like horror, but this is all I could really do. Maybe I'll work on the horror aspect, off camera. So, I guess see you guys tomorrow. Alright, the very last day, day 7. And as you guys can tell, there might be some changes that have happened. Basically, I added a backdrop, I added another sprite for this, and I added some sounds, and I fixed a few bugs. So basically, there's sounds for this guy. Oh, and I also added a jump scare. Basically, for when you die, you get jump scared. Yep, so that's the sounds for him. They could change in the future, but for now, they're good. Okay, so there's the bubble. I'm just gonna grab that. Okay, for today, I'm just going to basically polish the game a little bit more, and then maybe add some background noise too. So we're here on freesounds.org, and we're going to look up forest background. I think this one will do right here. All right, so now we have a background thing. And with all of that, I think we are finally ready to share it. In this video.